you in this hour. And if you are, maybe you have a student who it's time for them to step up and get a laptop computer, and they've been maybe bugging you about it, and you're thinking, gosh, I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on one, but you want a good one. HP, right? That's what we've got for you in this amazing laptop. It's a 15-inch screen, which is a really great, comfortable screen, particularly if you're gonna be looking at it for a long time, doing your Word documents or your spreadsheets or your Power or your presentations, or maybe when you're online watching movies. You have a 15-inch screen, you have Intel inside on this one, and that's your processor. And of course, you've got lots of room to store your pictures and your movies and your music. And you have a really great system that's gonna be super easy to use and you can grow with over time. And look at that price break. $399.95. We took $100 off the price on this one, which is a big deal when you consider the computer and all of the extra software titles that you're getting included. The software itself is almost a $500 value, $492.99 to be exact. So you've got a lot of value built into this HP, and all you're doing is deciding which color you want. You'll notice the colors are not super vibrant. These are a little bit more conservative, a little bit more muted, and I think really great long term. So you've got it in burgundy, this is silver, this is gold, and you'll notice the gold is a little bit more of a pewter color, not a bright yellow gold. And then we also have blue. And Joe, I promised you he'd be back with a great laptop, and here it is.
Hey Tamara, it's great to be here again. Yeah. I love HP, #1 PC brand that's out there in the United States. And when you see the computer you're getting today, you know, you're getting a lot of the top when it comes to HP. This is the brand new chassis, super thin. A lot of people complain about how heavy computers are. This one only weighs 4.3 pounds, so it's truly designed to be on the go. But it's also designed to do a lot of those things that we'd love to do, like streaming content. Whether it's streaming from Netflix, from Hulu, you're getting online. Sometimes those online experiences aren't the best. Well, HP has designed this one to make it so fast while you're online, because that's really what a lot of us do. So they made it super thin. They also made it a super a long-lasting battery. This has that Intel processor that's on the inside that now gives you over 10 hours of battery life. Plus, we're giving you all the connectivity you want. Yes, you have your DVD burner, so you can watch your movies if you want to. USB ports that are on there as well. As you swing it on over to the other side, you also have additional USB ports, HDMI connections if you want to plug this into your TV. And then when you look at that gorgeous screen, you now have a high definition screen that you're getting from HP. This is the #1 screen size that's out there in America, is the 15.6-inch screen. That's what you're getting today, but it's also that HD screen. Look how vibrant, look how clear. Even when you start to shake it around the studio lights, it still looks so vibrant because it's the best screen technology that we've offered from HP. So not only are you getting the best when it comes to HP as far as chassis, now we're also going to give you the #1 processor brand on the planet, which is Intel. And this isn't Intel's entry-level single core. This is a dual-core processor that you're getting from Intel. Dual-core meaning there are 2 cores, 2 brains, 2 engines that are on the inside, giving you that power and that versatility that you want. But it's also their Celeron series, which is designed, it doesn't need as much gas to run. It doesn't need as much battery life. So it's designed to be that work and play all day computing. Because when you think about a computer, normally you think, oh, my computer's gonna last me 2 hours, then I gotta plug it in. How long does your cell phone last until you gotta plug that in? This has a more than 10-hour battery life.
Wow.
So it is absolutely perfect for your kids. Like I think about Florida, my kids are gonna be back in school in less than 30 days.
Wow.
They need a computer that has a bigger screen, that's got that full-size keyboard down below as well. They need that desktop experience, but I don't wanna spend $1,000 to get them something super lightweight and long-lasting battery. This has that technology with the bigger keyboard, but again, when you look at that thin profile, to me, a laptop isn't a laptop if it's 1.5 inches thick, if it weighs 10 pounds. Yeah. The novelty of having a laptop wears off after 30 days because my kids aren't carrying it in their backpack. I'm not carrying it along, but when you have something that's super lightweight, and it has that long-lasting battery. Tamara, to me, that's truly what mobility is when you have that powerful processor.
For sure, and you really did drive home the point, the fact that school is starting back, even though we feel like we're in the middle of summer, where a lot of students and a lot of classes, they start back in August, and having a computer is vital. It used to be that having a computer was kind of a luxury, now that those days are long gone. It really is important, and you could spend any thousands of dollars on a computer. I mean, when you go to the big box stores, there are lots to choose from. Even when you look on hsn.com, there are lots to choose from. If you're saying, I want a good brand, I want good quality, I'm not trying to produce a movie, I'm not trying to create, a video game series. I need, I need to be able to get online, I need to be able to do my work, I need to be able to do my presentations, and I need something that's gonna be reliable and last. You're looking at it. So take advantage of our price break, and we're gonna go in and show you some details here, but we've got 6 FlexPay using any major credit card. So even if this is the very first purchase that you make at HSN, you can use any major credit card and you can get $66.66 plus tax on the first one, and because it's free shipping, so there's no shipping. And you order this today, you'll have it in about a week or so. If you have an HSN card and you want to take advantage of our VIP no interest financing for 12 months, we've got that for you as well, and it would be $33.33 to get that home. So let's go in and see our new computer.
Well, when you talk about that dual core processor, when you're looking at 4 gigabytes worth of RAM, like Microsoft recommends 2 gigabytes worth of RAM, we're doubling the amount of memory, so now you can have more multitasking. So on my screen right now, not only do I have the internet up and running, but I'm also on Netflix because I love to watch movies. Yeah. I also have my email up and running. I've got photos that are on here. I've got 40 hours worth of training because there's a tips program that's built into it. There's hsn.com, and I'm also on the store. But the other thing about it is I also have a terabyte worth of hard drive space, which is a tremendous amount of memory. So if I ever want to access my photos, there's a little photo icon that I have right there. As soon as I click on it, it finds every photo I've ever loaded on my computer. And by the way, this is Windows 10. Even though this is an amazing price, it's still the full-blown version of Windows 10. So on the right side, these are all my favorites. So whether it's accessing my email, getting online, playing Candy Crush, all my favorites are right here. On the left side, it's every program I've ever installed. I've got them all right here. And with a terabyte worth of space, you're talking literally thousands and thousands and thousands of programs. But one of the things I love, I'm gonna bring up my photos just for a second. Now when I go full screen my photo, how many of us take pictures with our cell phone? For me, I just came back from vacation. I took all my pictures right there on my cell phone, but the problem is my pictures are stuck on my cell phone. There's a free program that's already on your HP. It's called OneDrive. You download it brand new to your computer or to your cell phone. Every picture you take here automatically shows up there. So when I start going through my photos, if I can bring up my pictures that I have on here, as soon as I go from one to the next, oops, I gotta get out of the screen for a second. Every picture that I have installed, they're all right there, Tamara. They're waiting for me. I was in the middle of the ocean out there taking these photos. By the time we connected back to the dock, all my photos were already back at home. My cell phone connected to the cell tower, and instantly they're downloading all right here. So it makes it a really nice, convenient way to go from here to there on your PC, automatically done by having a program called OneDrive. So really designing this thing to take advantage of your everyday life. Because now, once you have these photos up on your system, what do you want to do with them? You want to edit, you want to make collages with it. You can simply and easily do it by, you tap one button, you can come over here and edit the buttons. And I love that they have all these different effects that are already built into the system. So now if I want to change the color, if I want to go black and white, if I want to go to this one is Sahara, if I want to go to this one which is Arctic, and then it gives me a little scroll bar where I can change the intensity of it. And now I can save it, I can send it to Facebook, I can send it out as an email. Really makes it incredible when you have a terabyte worth of space, which I can store roughly 300,000 photos. My camera on my phone can store roughly 5,000. My computer can store 300,000. And if you're worried, well, how'd you do that? There's a great program that's already installed in your brand new HP. It's called the TIPS program. It's over 40 hours worth of training, and it teaches you all kinds of stuff about Windows, about the internet, about Microsoft Office, about protecting your computer. And most of these are all video-based. This never expires. This is gonna be your new best friend. So even if you're wondering, well, how do you do this? How do I do that? Create and edit videos, personalizing your computer. You have 40 hours worth of training on there to make sure it's one of the best experiences you've ever had. And still, I'm running all those programs in the background. So when you look at the system as a whole, this really becomes like a complete solution for you. You have an Intel processor, which is the #1 processor brand on the planet. And this is their dual core series, meaning you have 2 engines, not 1. And this is a big deal for you because Imagine if you went to the grocery store. You have a long list of groceries. If you're the only person shopping, how long does it take you to go up and down every single aisle? We all know it takes forever. Imagine if there were two of you, just like you were a dual-core processor. You were literally cutting that time in half. And so now things get done faster. You know, when you're online, a lot of us complain how slow the internet is. We've even upgraded the wireless card on your HPs. This is the fastest wireless we've offered, the wireless AC. So when you see the three computers that are in front of us, I did this on purpose. I set them up to show you really like live content. Here, I'm actually playing a video straight from YouTube. This is a friend of mine, his vacation, streaming perfectly, no delay, no hourglass, that's perfect. Now when you swing over to the second one, now we're streaming live content. That's us on hsn.com. Do you ever get on there, try to watch your shows, and there's a delay, there's a buffering, you get that pause, that hesitation, no problems there. And now when you go over to Tamra's, now we're online. Now I've got Solitaire, and I'm also watching another video all simultaneously. It has a tremendous amount of power for a price that you wouldn't expect it. So as you see the three different computers in three different scenarios, a lot of people believe Tamra doesn't have enough power. We've got Intel with dual core, we have 4 gigs of RAM, and we have Microsoft on the inside, really creating this unique experience that's perfect for any student.
And I'm glad that we have this for you as an option. Like you said, it's perfect for any student. It's perfect for someone, as you're seeing all of the things that we're doing on our computers, that's what you're gonna be doing on yours as well. It's hard to believe that we've got a price like this in 2018. Because when I was looking at this price, I was thinking a number of years ago. When I say a number, I mean maybe 7 or 8 years ago. My brother, Michael, was telling me that he needed a new laptop, and he asked me, he said, when you see one that is less than $400, let me know. And I laughed. I literally laughed out loud on the phone. I'm like, what computer are you gonna find for less than $400? That's any name. That's, you know, that's because he wanted a big name and he wanted to be able to do all these different things. Okay, fast forward 8 years to 2018. Guess what? We actually have one. Now, this is just because it's a price break and we've got these special prices during our birthday month, but we've got it. It's HP. It is, when you think of the #1 name in terms of PCs, you think HP, and that's what you're getting. When you think of that size that is just so easy and portable, you think 15 inches, and that's what you've got. This might very well be the only computer that you need. Maybe you don't need to have all of the other pieces when you've got something that you can shop, you can, my mom plays solitaire all the time. You can play your games, you can, you know, look at your videos, you can look at your, you know, your videos that you've got on Netflix or YouTube or what have you. You can do your presentations. All of the things that you want to do, you have the capability to do it without having to spend thousands or even $1,000 to get a good computer. You're getting it here, and you're just deciding which color you want. Burgundy, which we don't see this color very often, I will say. Love that we've got it for you. Silver, gold, or blue. These are all up to you. The silver and gold are nice and smooth. The burgundy and blue have a slight little bit of texture, which makes it just nice and very interesting as well. Not only are you getting the laptop, you get almost $500 worth of software that's coming included. So something less, you know, one less or lots of less things that you have to buy. And you also have your VIP no interest financing. So if you want to stretch out that flex payment, you can. And it's like having a 12-month flex pay for $33.33. But it's not a layaway. You order it today, you'll have this computer in about a week or so.
And I love that when you look at this computer, even though it's amazing price, it still has a lot of the features that we expect out of those higher end computers. First off, this is the latest chassis from HP. It's their new Thin and Light series that we're offering. And normally when you talk thin and light, it's a lot more expensive than this. This computer is literally like my finger is actually thicker than the computer itself. Super thin, but also has all the ports, all the connectivity. We have a couple different USB ports that are on there. There's an HDMI, so if you want to plug this directly in from your computer to your television, this now becomes your portable entertainment unit. It even has a special HD or a special Ethernet port right there, so you're ready for high-speed internet. When you swing on over to the other side, did you know that less than 10% of new computers have this? It's a DVD portable drive. This, if you wanted to buy it later, about $100.